day, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this video. Like, I just had this very burning desire to just come on and tell somebody, like, you will not die. Like, there's something that maybe you want to do and, like, you're so afraid and, like, it's like, sometimes it seems like the consequences are too dire in the modern day. Like, there's too much at stake, there's too much to lose if you do something wrong, if you maybe not do what you're supposed to do, if you fail. Like, the consequences seem so dire nowadays. But like, I just wanted to come and be the first person to tell you that you will not die. This thing that you think is like life or death, it will come and itself will pass. See, I don't want to put it in a way that, like, okay, don't do your work, or like slack off, or maybe if you have exams. I'm not saying you should not put in the hard work. What I'm saying is that the consequences are not as dire as maybe how your mind is making it out to be. So when your mind kind of thinks that, like, oh, if I fail at this, or if I don't do this well, so and so consequences will occur, and I will not be fine. But I want you to understand that, like, no decision, or most decisions, like, that you make, whether you make the right one or the wrong one, you will not die. You will be fine. Do you understand? You will be okay. The reason why people overthink, this video is about overthinking. I just want to segue into that. The reason why people overthink is because they think that they're trying to think out every kind of, they want to think out every part of the decision they want to make. They want to, every micro decision, even as small as, like, what am I going to eat today? You understand? You'll be like, should I eat rice? Should I eat beans? Oh, beans has more protein, but, like, rice is cheaper. This one, they just think, you understand? Like, they just think too much. And, like, the reason why they think that much is because they think there's a lot to lose. But, like, I'm telling you that there is really not that much to lose if you just, like, overthinking. I'm sure I'm not the only person that has gone through, like, overthinking. We have all overthoughts at one time. But, like, as I am now, like, not to brag or anything, I don't think that much. It might seem like a bad thing. No, this guy doesn't think that much. Like, no, I actually don't think that much. If I want to do something and I feel like, okay, I just think it out a little bit and say, okay, this is something I would like to do. I do it. Consequences be damned. When the consequences come, good or bad, I take them as they are. Why? Because I'm not going to die. I'm still here. I'm still, like, I don't know, like, as people are too addicted to security nowadays. Like, they want to be sure. They want to be sure that there's going to be tomorrow. They're going to be sure that, like, even the Bible says, don't take not too much care over what you eat, over what you wear, where you stay. Because if God provides for the, what do you say? If God provides for the birds and He provides for the flowers, why will He not provide for you? Why will God not provide for you if He provides for the flowers and the birds? You are not meant to think too much. Like, the brain is a tool that you're supposed to use and drop. You're not supposed to be using your brain 247. Does that make sense? People make use of their brain 247 and they're miserable. Some people take pride in the fact that they think a lot and they are miserable for that fact. Okay, let me think about all the philosophers, all the great thinkers, the people that thought that, like, thinking was their, like, full-time job. Think about them. Most of them died of depression. Most of them died of, like, mental illness. Like, those people just came to a kind of unnatural end because human beings are not meant to be in their mind. Human beings are meant to be in their bodies, at least most of the time. The brain is a tool, a good tool, yes, and that's, like, what separates us from animals. I'm not saying don't think at all. I'm not saying if any thoughts that pops up into your mind, you honor that thought. No. What I'm saying is that you should be the master of your brain, not the other way around. Nowadays, people like who spend 99% of the time thinking and 1% of the time doing. That's very stupid. Let me tell you. Planning. You know what planning is now, like, thinking out like a means of attack. Planning is overrated, let me tell you. Because the way you truly learn anything and be successful in that thing is by, like, okay, saying that you're going to do this thing, then doing it. Then what happens is that the world, whatever, will reward you positively or negatively. Does that make sense? It's like there's this thing that I learned in school. It's like control systems. Like they like, okay, in like a corporate, like a process control plant, like there is an output. Like, let's say in a reactor, there's an output, a temperature output, but there is a set point you want that reactor to be at. So let's say the reactor gives out an output of 60 degrees, but the set point is actually 50 degrees. So when you measure that output, then the control system will now send an error message to the, sorry, I'm blanking on the word, but basically the control system kind of adjusts, it reduces the temperature coming from the heater, so that, like, to achieve that set point of 50 degrees, you understand. When you do something, the universe rewards you with a feedback. It might be positive feedback, okay, yeah, what you're doing is good, keep going. Or negative feedback, like, maybe this thing you're doing, you're not doing it the right way, or this thing you're not even supposed to be doing it at all. You understand? So how do you know where to go if you don't get any feedback? You want to just get everything perfect at first. That's so fucking stupid. Why would you know, like, okay, see, just put yourself in the hands of the universe. Say, okay, I want to do this, but I'm not quite sure. You understand? So I'm going to do this. When the universe rewards me with, like, any feedback, negative or positive, I take that into consideration and, like, go again. Is that not, like, sensible? That's how you do anything. Some people, but they're just afraid of feedback. They don't want any feedback that is not perfect, there's no positive. That's very, very, very selfish, and that's very naive. How do you expect to get, like, how do you expect to get anything if you don't, how do you expect to get anything perfect if you don't get feedback from the universe, from your peers, from other people? Like, you see how dumb that is? And let me just tell you, especially as a guy, you're meant to have stories. You're meant to allow life to just slap you around a little bit. You're meant to go through periods of, like, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. Do you understand? You're supposed to go through moments where you are, like, not secure. You're not sure about what is going to happen next. You're not sure about what you're going to eat tomorrow. You're not sure about, like, you should, as a guy, see, I'm just going to, like, straight up talk to men now. You're supposed to go through some kind of insecurity. The reason why you go through that insecurity is because God is testing you. You understand? God is testing you to know that you are able. His creation is able to, you understand, go through life. You understand? Go through life. You must not knowing what he's going to do and find himself regardless. You understand? You're supposed to be able to see that, I don't have money in my account. Oh, this is going so badly. Oh, I'm failing this, I'm failing that. And have this assurance, deep assurance in your mind as a man that you will be fine. Like, your whole life might just uproot tomorrow, but you are just having this assurance that since I'm the person that this thing is happening to, I'm going to bounce back. Most men are not like this. Most men are just most men are just, like, so fucking secure. Like, they like everything. They don't want to stray even an inch out of line for fear of maybe tomorrow I might not have, or this one might happen and, like, I'll be stranded. I say be stranded sometimes. Sometimes just be stranded. Sometimes not don't have a plan. Sometimes just say I'll figure it out, and you will figure it out. You will. You will not even. You will not die. Most of the time, I don't want to put a disclaimer here because sure there are some decisions like that you have to really think about that are like life or death, maybe like maybe who you are going to marry, or there are decisions like that are very very important. Those ones, by all means, think and like ask people, get feedback from other people, and you understand all that. But most decisions in life are not even that deep. Sometimes if you think that something will be like a good financial investment, don't spend months thinking about it. Do it today. If it fails, fine, you will figure it out, bro. See, that's why most guys are so boring. They have no stories. They have not gone through any kind of how will I put this? They have not gone through any kind of like inconvenience. Their life is just fucking straight up. You from school, secondary school, you graduate, you go to university. Oh, you get a job, maybe, you understand. So, and from there it's like, oh, you're just managing. Oh, you're just managing that your small 300k. You understand? You don't want to do anything. You cannot buy this one. You cannot buy that one because of for fear that I will not have what to eat tomorrow, or I cannot pay for my rent or this one, bro. This is like, you think you're living life, but actually, nah, you're just existing. You're just existing. Nigga, you need to have a level of like grit to yourself that like, okay, I want to live life on my own terms. And if I want to live life on my own terms, I'm supposed to take this action. So if I take this action, any consequences that occur, I will handle it. And if it goes well, it goes well. We're all happy, you understand? I have a story to tell tomorrow. If it does not go well, I still have a story to tell, and I will still figure it out. See, if you turn up broke tomorrow, just put yourself in that situation. If you are broke tomorrow and you had no money, will you lie down and die? Will you lie down and just die? No, you will do something about it. It's people, you don't have people that don't have spirits that will just like, give up. Something I even see in even older men nowadays, they don't have that trust in themselves to be okay. They are like, they are so insecure because look at the world. The world is like an up and down place. The world can just change like this. Look at COVID-19. Nobody expected it. It was a black swan event. Like a black swan event is like something that nobody could really foresee, but it happened. You understand? The world is full of black swan events like that. The world can just up and change like this. You understand? And most men are just living in constant fear that they are just one hospital bill away from total financial collapse. They are just one emergency away from just being ruined. Like their sense of security is just coming from the amount of money they have in their account. When you collect that money in their account, they are nothing. They don't have any kind of internal grit, internal like toughness associated with them. So that is, and like women can just see that maybe you're not really completely confident in yourself. Maybe you're rich, maybe you are well to do, but you are not really confident in your ability to make everything okay. And that is what, like, this is not a dating channel. We don't talk about dating here, but I just want to just tell you, so like, when a woman can realize that, like, or a female can see that, like, maybe you are not confident in yourself, why would she like put her trust in you? Why would she trust you? You are not confident in yourself to bring yourself out of trouble and be fine and be okay in this life. You're not confident in yourself for doing that, but why do you now want another human being to cast her lot in with you? Because she can tell that you are not confident in yourself. So why would she be confident in you? Why would she trust you? Because in this life, forget how Nigerians are making it out to be. This life is not all about money. This life is not all about money, bro. Yes, money is very important. We need to make a lot of money, and that is, yeah, Yeah, we make money, yes, but money is not everything. You have not been insecure in your whole life. You have not had to fight out of an ugly situation. How will you have that internal grit to say, okay, you will be fine? It's not possible, my friend. It's not possible. And that is why many relationships fail, because, like, as a man, the woman needs to feel you that you are strong, that you are capable, that you can. You understand? When you don't have all those things, the relationship, the marriage does not work out because of your weakness. You are weak, bro. You are weak because you have not put yourself through the ringer of life. Life has not like slapped you slapped you around enough. You have taken the straight and easy path. You understand? By God's grace, you have enough money to get married, and you get married, but you do not have the kind of internal, the fire inside. You understand? To know that you'll be fine and you'll be okay. That's why you think too much. You think, yeah, fuck. That's why you think too much and get depressed. You think too much and get anxious. See, as a man, or maybe even as a human being, but I'm going to talk from experience. As a man, you have internal intuition. You know, like, without thinking, there are things that you just know. You understand? And when you think too much, you dilute that internal intuition. Sometimes just trust yourself. That's when somebody say he has a gut feeling. Trust your gut instinct. You said, okay, you want to do this one, do it. When you do it and you get positive or negative feedback, you come back and realize, oh, okay, that thing was good or that thing was not good. You now add it to your kind of intellectual arsenal. So when in the future you go through a similar situation, your gut can now be trusted more. Do you understand? See, I did not want this video to be too long. You understand? This video is about overthinking at the end of the day. All this was just a side tangent. But let me just tell you, this life is just open. It's just like there for the taking. It's like, how do I put this? This life is just like, it's for the people that take action. And if you are somebody that takes action, the life is just like there for you. It's just like open for you. There's just, the opportunities are really, really endless. You understand? It's just for you to just reach out, select a course of action and go and just ruthlessly, without any hesitation, without any thinking, just go out there and like go out there and attack. Like, it's just out there. You understand? But it's like just this thing. Somebody that's very hungry. You are like a hungry person. You understand? But they now bring you to like a buffet. A buffet is like all you can eat, where like you go and choose, you go and serve yourself the food. But like how these people are is that, like, the world being a buffet, they just stand in front of the buffet with their plate in hand, and they're thinking, what should I take? Should I take chicken? Should I take rice? Should I take beef? Nigga, just go and take something. Like, life is just there. Your life is just there, but you are just standing with your plates there thinking, what should I take? What should I take? Bro, go and take something. That's why somebody do like, I don't know what to do with my life. How are you supposed to know what to do with your life? You do know what to do with your life by going and doing something. When you do something, life will give you feedback. Say, okay, no, this thing is not good for you. Try something else. You try something else, you get feedback. Like, that's how life is, bro. That's how life is. Life is not something you think about. Life is something you live, bro. And it's just there. It's out there. It's waiting for you. You understand? It's there. You know? But no, you are too much in your mind. You are too much in your mind. You cannot select an action and take the action. Bro, life is like, I don't want to be vulgar, but like, there's something that rappers say that I really respect. It's like, life is like, okay, let's just stick, because this is YouTube and I don't want to get demonetized or banned or anything. Life is a buffet, bro. It's open, it's there, it's for you. Go, bro, go and take something, select something, anything, do something. When you do it, you don't like it, or life rewards you badly for it, you course correct. That's how it is, bro. That's how it is. I hope you're having a good day. Remember, don't think too much. I'll see you on the next one.